I'll do the lead. It'll be good.
Run it.
Let's do it. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Intramural Championships here at Mackey Arena here on Keedy Court in West Lafayette, Indiana. We've got a good one here today. We have the co-rec championship between Bobber's Tackle Box and the Salem Lions. I'm Max Bury. I'm joined by my co-host by my side here. And what are you looking for in this type of game? We've got two 9-0 teams going into this. It should be a good one.
Well, so what I'm seeing on the stat sheet here, Salem, first team in offense with 82.7 points per game, but they are 56th in defense. We got a much more even team in the Bobbers here, third in offense with 66.8 points per game and 19th in defense with 35.8 points per game let up.
Yeah, so we're set to look at an exciting matchup tonight, the 8 seed and the 3 seed Salem Lions, as we're going to get a look at the starting lineups here in a couple of moments. But obviously the big story for this, as you brought up, both these teams made it to the finals. They have highly proficient offenses. Average margin of victory for Bobbers, 31 points. And for Salem, it's not a lot worse, only 28.6 on the average for the margin of victory. We should be expecting a barn burner tonight, but really the defense is going to be taking a hold of this game really early on. We're going to look at a couple of great players, a couple of players that we'll be looking for in other games this evening, but we're going to be paying attention to the opening lineups right now.
All right, here we go. Bobber's Tackle Box will get the first introduction.
So we've got an 8 seed versus a 3 seed. And it should be a good one. Bobbers in black and Salem in white. Michael Bobber is the first starter from Tinley Park.
Number 22, out of Littleton, Massachusetts, Tyler Merrill.
Tyler Merrill, the second starter, all the way from Massachusetts.
Number 2, out of Boswell, Indiana, Jace Brunton.
Jace Brunton from Boswell, Indiana.
Number 4, in Indianapolis, Indiana, Bella Montefalco.
Bella Montefalco from Indianapolis.
Number 15, Rochester Mills, Michigan, Anna Hernandez.
And Anna Hernandez is rounding out the lineup for Bobbers.
Fishers of Indiana, Peyton Lusby.
And the bench options, 77, Peyton Lusby.
Number 7 from West Lafayette, Indiana, Clark Obermiller.
Clark Obermiller from West Lafayette, local boy.
And number 12, out of Valparaiso, Indiana, Ashton Huber.
And Ashton Huber will pick up the last slot for the Bobbers Tackle Box team.
Now let's meet your Salem Lions. Number 12 from Carmel, Indiana, Trevor Harris.
Trevor Harris from Carmel is the first man introduced.
From Valparaiso, Indiana, number 10, Matt Collins.
Matt Collins is the second from Valpo.
Number 24, Lily Mast.
And Lily Mast is the third introduction.
Number 1, Grace Ramsey.
Number 1, Grace Ramsey.
And number 21, from Carmel, Josh Raw.
And number 21, Josh Raw from Carmel.
Roster, number 13, Carver Wood.
And we start with the benches. Carver Wood.
Number 4, Adler Haslett.
Number 4 is Adler Haslett.
Blanchard.
Cooper Blanchard, number 25.
15, Evan Tharp.
We've got Evan Tharp, number 15. Number 17, Caroline Rakowski.
Emma Rakowski.
Number 2, Emma
Caleb
Rakowski.
Brady.
And we have Caleb Brady.
Officials for tonight's contest, Ben Kraft, Josiah Napier, and Noah Elkin.
And a big round of applause for the officials that get to Mackey here tonight. So here we go. We're all set for basketball here on Keedy Court, here on the YouTube streaming platform, here on the IM channel. It's good to have you with us tonight. A little bit later on the tip-off than maybe we would have liked. 8:15 is the current time, as the head official, Ben Kraft, stands in the middle, awaiting the cue for the tip. So on your screen, you're going to have Bobber's tackle box going left, and you're going to have Salem Lions going to the right. On the scoreboard, it is flipped. We will fix that when we can. Here we go. Ben Kraft drops the whistle, and the tip-off goes the way of the Salem Lions, and here we go. Passing to the elbow. And they're going to swing it around the perimeter here. Soft drive. Now kick out for three. No good off front iron. Rebounded by Michael Bobber, who will take it up the floor. Bobber looks to the elbow for three. No good off front iron. And this is something that IM teams tend to do a lot. They get to Mackey and they don't realize just how far away that three-point line is.
We were seeing a lot in warm-ups here as a lot of people were hitting the shot in the same spot, but it would always be off the front of the rim. As there's another three that doesn't go in and rebounded by Bobber's tackle box.
Yeah, they're just going to have to adjust to this distance. Obviously, college line's a bit further back from where we usually play in the black and gold courts in the co-rec. Michael Bobber bullies his way in and gets the first 2 points of the game.
That's one thing that doesn't change in these games. If you get in there and down low, you will still be as effective as you were over in the co-rec.
That is absolutely true. And, you know, Bobber's tackle box, they've got a lot of physical guys as that one bangs off the back iron and out. But Bobber's tackle box, they have a lot of physical guys, and they've got a guy playing in the game right now in Clark Obermiller, pardon me. He's just a really great basketball player. We'll see him in the men's open black game tonight as he turns it over, as he dribbled it off of his foot. So now inbounding on the baseline is the Salem Lions. Salem 9-0. Semifinal win over the 8-12 Hoops. 63-48 was their margin of victory as the 2-point shot hits off back iron, but an offensive rebound, the kick out, and they'll reset the offense once again.
Chance to cut the lead and tie it up early stages. No good. Another 3-point off there. I have to wonder, in these players' minds, are they thinking of adjusting for the three, and that's why we're seeing a lot of these errant shots coming from the three? Also a bit of nerves here as one goes in for number one, Michael Bobber.
And Michael Bobber leads the scoring now. He's got 5.
It's his tackle box.
Yeah, he's the only one to have scored right now. This is his court as of the current moment as they look to go to the low post. Kick out. Now on the elbow for 3. Bang! Nothing but nylon there. And the first 3 points for the Salem Lions.
Shooters are going to continue to shoot. It will not matter where they're playing.
Michael Bobber looking to go to the baseline. Good pass there.
Kicks it out and good.
That was a great find there from Michael Bobber to find Anna Hernandez over on the other baseline as the falling 3. And he hits it.
A laser.
Great shot there, just falling into it. That was a great shot there. And now 7-6.
Michael Bobber from deep. Off, no good.
The rebound goes to Salem. They're going to slow the game down just a touch, but he's going to go for the quick 3. And the transition bucket for Matthew Collins.
Salem Lions take the lead, 9-7, 6.5 left to go in the first in this one.
Yeah, Matthew Collins, the captain of this team, Salem Lions, he's going to be stepping up in a big way tonight as that's just a missed layup there from number 10, Peyton Lusby. As here comes Salem. Looking for the drive. Kick out. 3 ball. No good off front iron. And rebounded by Lusby. No fouls thus far this game. We're 4 minutes into the first quarter.
We got new officials for this game.
Yep, we have some disciplined teams. Last game, obviously, we had 3 foul outs just from one team. As Bobber can't get it, but the putback from Obermiller is good, and he's on the score sheet now with his first 2.
And we are tied at 9. 5:38 left to play in the first here. Salem Lions takes the deep 3 and good.
That's a great shot. Great shot there from the top of the key. And once again, it's Matthew Collins knocking it down. He's got a couple of 3s to his name thus far. Bobber looking to go right at him. Hacked across, count the basket, and 1. Michael Bobber took the opportunity to chase down Matthew Collins in the paint, and Collins took the bait from the tackle box, and he's going to have a chance for a three-point play.
This will be a big bucket here for the tackle box as they can tie the game up and make it a very interesting possession now as they miss the shot and rebounded by the Salem Lions with a chance to extend the lead even further and take the biggest lead of the game here.
Nearly taken away there, but able to recover. Three ball, not quite off the back iron, and no good. And now they've got numbers. The feed, soft, and a putback slam from Clark Obermiller.
Something we didn't see in the first game, no dunking, but now we know Clark Miller is here to put the ball in the basket.
Yeah, Clark Obermiller, he can get up and he can get down the floor. He's a stretch big, he can get up, he can shoot threes. And that's why he's going to be such a crucial player tonight, as that's kicked out of bounds by Salem, or rather by Bobbers. And we've got a whole lot of substitutions coming into the game. Forgive me, it's a bit difficult to see the numbers from up here, especially when they're just painted on a white t-shirt.
And we're sitting about 100 feet away up in the sky here, towering down over beautiful Keedy Court.
Yeah, this is an absolutely immaculate place to play, and it's always fun when you get to play here in the championship game. It's always such a cool experience, not just for the players, but for the referees. They work so hard to get here. And then just to referee and play here as Bobber pulls up, no good. And this has really been a matchup of Michael Bobber versus Matthew Collins thus far.
Yeah, I mean, you are seeing the tackle box take effect here.
And it's Collins again.
Wow.
Driving in, left-handed finish.
Captain of the Salem Lions.
Yeah, he is absolutely putting it on his back right now as Obermiller cannot quite get the three to fall.
Chance to extend the lead here for the Lions.
Collins, low block, kick out. Back to Collins, wing three. Oh, and one!
Biggest shot of the night right there, takes the lead, makes it a 4-point game and a chance to extend it to 5 with under 2:45 to play. And the clock is just going to run here. Again, this has been crucial for these teams to get the momentum in their favor and then take the time off the clock, let the other team think about it as the clock goes away from them and they're down, making it 5 now.
So a 4-point play converted there for Collins as he's able to knock the three down right in the face of Obermiller, who came over and fouled him. But now Bobber's tackle box a little bit of work to do. As Obermiller, tough shot, can't quite get it to go, and felt like a bit of a forced jumper there.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to see. Not a high percentage shot, as
Collins,
that's a deep three
no
off.
good. Flipping around, and it somehow falls into the possession of Salem as they kick out. Top of the key, three.
No good.
No good. Ooh. And the rebound for Obermiller. He had to fight and scrap for that one, but he comes out with it. And here they come. No reset now. Now it's Bobber.
Very good defense from the Lions in this game so far, as that's a deep three off, no good, and tried to save for the tackles box. It will be Lions ball. They're getting great spacing on the floor down in the front court over there.
Yeah, it almost looks like Salem's kind of fallen into a zone coverage here with Bobber coming up the floor. And, you know, I mean, to not go man-to-man on Michael Bobber is always a difficult decision, but when you have the effective defense and you're able to just kind of push him out and force him to distribute the ball, that's going to benefit you a lot, because he has taken over this game right now for Bobber's tackle box, and you got to make sure other players are going to do it for him.
Yeah. That's a three ball. Off, no good. Recovered and rebounded by the tackle box.
Yeah, miss there from Adler Hazlitt. Bobber, three. No good. Just a bit long. And rebounded by Hazlitt.
We are under 40 to play here in the first.
They might just run out the clock here, and I think that's exactly what Collins is going to do. Bobber going to put a little bit of pressure on him. Not too much, though. Don't want him to blow by you. Yep, they're just going to dribble the clock out here.
With a 5-point lead, that is definitely the play here. Keep the momentum and ensure the lead going into the second will be no worse than 5. You have a chance to extend it here, a very crucial moment of the game. 10 seconds to play.
I have a feeling Collins might try and take it himself, but he'll pass it off. And bad pass, but it falls to Collins. 2 seconds, gets it up.
Peter, no good.
Just off the front iron for Collins. But as we end the first quarter, Salem Lions up 18-13 over Bobber's tackle box. Matthew Collins and Michael Bobber going blow for blow. It's like a heavyweight battle out here.
Similar scoring pace to the first game. We saw a high scoring affair in the first one last time. 18-15 was the score as Ball of Duty had the lead. But now we are seeing the Salem Lions take the lead 18-13 here. Will we continue to see high scoring going into the second here?
Yeah, and you just have to look at the team's offenses coming into this game. Bobber's third in team offense, averaged about 66, 67 points a game, and Salem an absolutely massive 82.7 points per game. They have a lot of shooters on this team, and right now Matthew Collins is taking the bulk of the work, but you always have to assume that there's going to be another player to pick it up. But right now, Matthew Collins outscoring the entire Bobber's tackle box team, which granted right now is just Michael Bobber and Clark Obermiller. But to have 15 points of 18 in one quarter, I mean, that's domination, and they've got to start closing him out.
That's production right there. That is what you want to see as we are underway here in the second. Bobber's trying to hit the 3 ball, no good. Recovered and rebounded by the Salem Lions.
Here we go, Salem trying to drive in.
Ooh, nice
Almost
save.
lost it. A good save on the baseline. And now Collins kicks it out. Looking to penetrate. Spin move, kicks it back out. Probably the smart choice there, considering the 6'6" Clark Obermiller. Collins working, alone on the side. Fader, no good off back iron. And it'll be out of bounds off of Salem Lions, and it'll be going the way of Bobber's tackle box. We're gonna see a soft full court press here. Not really much going on there. Doesn't want Chase Brunton to have the ball.
Can't blame him for that.
Obermiller looking for a little bit of penetration. And we've got a whistle here. We're gonna have a little chat between the referees. And we will have a foul. And it'll be on number 24, Lillian Mast. And that'll be her first. And a good inbound play there, as Brunton just got the ball to Obermiller. It's really too easy there, as he just gets an easy finish under the hoop.
1 possession game here. Lions ball, chance to make it 2. Down under, tough shot, no good. Recovered, and that will be a rebound for number 14 there.
Yeah, and you almost hope that he would have gone with the other hand. He made that shot just a bit more complicated than he probably should have. And here we go, trying to drive in, and he gets the bucket to go. Tyler Merrill gets on the score sheet, and now it's just a 1-point game as Salem looks to stop the run, and for 3, got it! Immediate answer, and who else but Matthew Collins? Now 18 points, and a quick steal there. Lazy pass from Jace Brunton for 3.
Good!
That's a transition 3 there.
That's something you don't even see at the college level, back-to-back threes. I mean, I remember last year we'd see some low shooting percentages from 3, but we're seeing a lot of high percentage shots taken right now. As this a high scoring pace and continues, no good there for the tackle box. Lions can really pull away with another 3 ball. Off, no good.
Just off front iron there for Matthew Collins, not quite. And now Clark Obermiller will take it up the floor. Looking for Brunton. Settles on the wing, flings it across for 3.
Good! That'll be number 22.
Big 3 there from the tackle box as that'll cut the lead to just 4. And it'll stop the little run that the Lions went on, but maybe not for long, but that one's just long. And recovered there by Tyler Merrill.
Can't keep going back to the well with the quick 3s there as they have missed their last 2 from there. Will they continue to try it? We will see the tackle box go down under, shot up, good! Cuts the lead to 2. And now, if you're the Lions, you have to think you can't go back to the well here. You have to try something different, get some points on the board on this possession. But they go for the three, and it's good anyways.
They hit the three there, and a little bit of a little push there from Obermiller. Just a friendly little one, but yeah, you have to see that Salem is going to maybe try and pull away with the threes, but they're low percentage shots just as generally as they are, as that one is passed out of bounds, and we will have some substitutions as Michael Bobber will come back into the game as a couple of more enter and a couple more exit. And Matthew Collins, pardon me, will get his first break of the game as we have a 27-22 score line. Both these teams, not the best defenses, but they've got great offenses. Tries to find the entry pass, can't. Swings it for three on the wing. No good, front iron. And rebounded by the tackle box, who will take it at a medium tempo up the floor. Obermiller for three. No good off front iron. And another rebound there for Salem. And Obermiller just can't quite get the jumper to go. The layups are good. Jumper not quite there, as there's a foul on number 10, Peyton Lusby.
Not many fouls this game. We haven't seen many people get into foul trouble. Shouldn't be an issue here, as now the fouls for the quarter are 1-1. So a lot more to give still before we see any type of shooting. But definitely something to keep your eye on, as there have been a couple more this quarter than we've seen last quarter.
Yeah, this has been a pretty disciplined game, as the three there from Hazlitt falls. And Salem once again adds to their 3-point total, and they take the lead by 8 now, as Obermiller looking inside the bobber. Feeds to Obermiller, who gets hacked across.
It is just a show of Bobber and Obermiller as they continue to battle and find a way to find points here, as they are trailing by 8, can cut to lead to 6 here. Tying the shoe on the floor there. We'll have a little bit of a delay in this one. 2 shots here.
I believe that foul was on Carver Wood, as Obermiller will hit the first free throw.
Wood with the foul. That's his first.
And we get confirmation that that was a foul, indeed, on Carver Wood, as Obermiller looks to convert 2 of 2. Can't quite get the touch to fall, so 1 of 2 from the line there for Obermiller, and now a 7-point game. Salem coming up pretty quickly. Kick out, great find for 3. A bit long on the 3. Hits the backboard, just a bit too much pepper on that. Here comes Bobber's tackle box.
Down
Inside.
under.
Kick out. Bobber, 3.
No good.
Really long.
Offensive rebound save there.
Hernandez with the rebound. Now the 3. Lusby knocks it down from the corner. And Peyton Lusby converts on the second chance points thanks to the offensive rebound from Anna Hernandez. Here comes Salem, quick drive, and it gets the layup to fall. Just kind of lazy defense, just kind of letting him through on the baseline. And those are not the easy buckets you want to give up, especially when they're as proficient with the threes as they have been today. 3 from Lusby. No good, rims out, but Bobber with the easy offensive rebound. Defensive miscommunication on the box out. And that's easy second chance points for Michael Bobber. Salem looking around. Finds Hazlitt. That was from the break line there. Couldn't quite get it to fall off the front iron. And Obermiller will take it up the floor now.
4-point game here. Chance to cut it to a 1-possession game with just over 2 to go.
Here we go. It's Lusby looking for anyone. Finds Bobber. Bobber driving. Gives to Obermiller. Falling away and hitting the layup. And now it is just a 2-point game with just 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. As he wanted that shot, and he finds it now. Can't quite get it off the front iron, but Hazlitt falls to him for 3. No good. And it'll fall out of bounds, as we'll have a substitution now for Salem. About 1:38 left in the quarter.
As close as a game as you can ask for here. 2-point possession. You have the ball in hand. Chance to tie it here. You go down under and takes the shot and good to tie the game with just over a minute to play in the first half.
Great job there from Lusby, nearly losing the ball on that one. He was able to just keep himself composed and get that ball back and get the bucket. And now we see a little bit of slower offense here. Just over a minute left. Trying to drive his Hazlitt. Kick out for three from the wing. No good, just a bit long. Bobber casually pulls down.
This could be the last possession of the half here for Bobber's tackle box. Do they decide to hold it, or are they going to continue to play at the pace here? No, they continue to drive and takes the shot. No good. Oh.
And there'll be a foul. Foul on Michael Bobber there. Went through the back of the rebounder. Pretty easy call there for the officials.
With the substitution now.
His first, team
Clock
second.
stops here. 29.1 left to play here.
And that was just the third foul of the quarter on either, or fourth foul in the quarter for either team. And it's just been a very disciplined game from both teams. Both happy to just kind of settle in, play normal defense, just relax and cool it down as we have a tie game. Salem is going to take the last shot here. Overmiller pressing at the line. Not fooled by the cross. Fooled by that one. 5 seconds left. Losing the ball.
1 second.
Just throws up a
Blocked,
shot
out
and
of
it's
bounds.
blocked. Blocked by Peyton Lusby to end the quarter. And so we head into halftime with a score of 32-32. And right now, we've got a great game on our hands. This has been an absolutely masterful shooting performance from Salem. But don't ever count out Bobber's tackle box. They've got their own kinds of shooters, and if they can force enough turnovers, they're going to be able to get this W.
Well, that is going to do it here in the first. As we are now heading to halftime, we will be back in just a few minutes at beautiful Mackey Arena for the Co-Rec Championship game.
Welcome back here to Mackey Arena for the Co-Rec Championships, as we have a real tight one here, a tie game going into halftime between the Salem Lions and Bobber's Tackle Box. And we've got a massive scoring streak here from one of the players on Salem Lions.
Yeah, Matthew Collins has 21 in the first half of this game. Over 2/3 of the score for the Lions has come out of Matthew Collins. And a fun fact here, Matthew Collins needs only 4 more to break the record, 3 more to tie it. That's talking about the single game 3-point record at Keedy Court in Mackey Arena. No one has ever scored more than 9 threes in a game. Matthew Collins with 6 in the first half, 4 away from the first ever double-digit 3-point made in a game. 30 points for 3 would be crazy out of Matthew Collins, but will we see him get it done here?
Yeah, that production has been unbelievable from Matthew Collins this entire game. But you have a feeling that they're going to start to clamp down on him just a bit more. You might see Clark Obermiller on him a bit more. You might see Tyler Merrill on him, as you see him right now, as Collins just drives at him immediately, full of confidence. Now back out top of the key. A quick foul there from Tyler Merrill. Just trying to stop the rush of Matthew Collins. Little factoid about Matthew Collins, the 6'1" guard from Valparaiso, Indiana. So he's playing this game in honor of Michael Flynn, a student at West Point. I'm sure Michael Flynn's very proud of you.
Yeah, I mean, all that he needs to do here is get a dub, as that is the shot, and good!
That's a good finish there from Matthew Collins. And he just continues to be a menace, 23 points. Bobber looks to just drive immediately, and he gets the bucket. As Michael Bobber continues to try and command his team, as it remains a tie game. Kick out to Collins on the wing. Not quite, couldn't find it. Raw, no good, just couldn't get the layup to fall, and Bobber coming quickly, but he dumps it off. A good pass there to Tyler Merrill, and Bobber's Tackle Box takes the lead, 36-34 here in the third quarter. Salem looking to get a quick response here. Got him in the air just a little bit, and a good finish there. And it just continues to be the Matthew Collins show.
We get the crowd starting to make some noise here, as that is a shot and off, no good for number 14 there, Clark Obermiller.
Good rebound there from Josh Raw.
Oh!
That one, whoa, that was a weird place to get the ball stuck. That wasn't even quite in between on the side. It looked like it got stuck under it.
Yeah.
That was a bizarre thing. I've never seen the ball get stuck like that before, but hey, now Bobber's Tackle Box will take possession. That is the strangest thing.
Remember that one as we head
Yeah.
later in the game. Not a shot that you thought was going to go in, not the hardest shot, gets stuck is very rare.
That's one of those, where were you when that happened moments.
Oh, a shot off the glass.
Hernandez knew that was not her finest shot as she covered her mouth in surprise there. So now Salem, the game's looking to calm down a little bit. The last couple possessions have been a bit strange, a bit off the pace.
As we see a nice drive here, shot, floater, and no good.
Just gets the rollout.
Rebounded by Obermiller as he takes it up the court. Passes it off.
Now it's Michael Bobber looking for Merrill. Obermiller on the baseline. Feeds to Hernandez. Now Bobber. They're just swinging it around. Great feed. And a good lay. The finger roll finish.
One of those moments, if you're playing my player in 2K, you would see good passing, good ball movement right there as you get some XP there. And a wicked layup right there for Matthew Collins.
That's an unbelievable finish there. And now it continues the back and forth of the third quarter. And that one nearly goes out of bounds, but Hernandez is able to save it, but it's picked up by Josh Raw. Now Raw driving right at Bobber. Foul and one.
We have
Going
seen,
right at Michael Bobber and draws the contact and a chance at one more.
we have seen 0 3-point attempts, so he needs Matthew Collins needs 3 more for the record. Would like to see him start shooting some threes here, see if we can get a pretty cool moment in this game. I don't know if he knows he's on pace for it, but if he did, I wouldn't be shocked if we started seeing some more threes out of him. But hey, team player, getting your team to the lead there, that's all that matters if you're Matthew Collins and the captain of the Salem Lions.
No good on the three-point play for Josh Raw as Obermiller couldn't quite get the shot to fall, and it'll be Salem ball as we have a bunch of subs coming in. So now, 2-point game, Salem leading 40-38 with just over 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Big chance to take the lead to a 2-possession game here for the Lions as Matthew Collins gets a nice screen and then pass. Ball out of his control, passes it back. Matthew Collins, wants to take the three and takes it anyway. Oh, no good.
No good off front iron as that was good closeout defense there from Peyton Lusby. Now, Roberts tackle box gonna look to take advantage of the missed shot here.
Down 2 with under 5 to go in the third quarter. Knocked out, and that is going to be Lions ball.
Yeah, I believe that one tipped off of Lions, but then it fell off of the fingers of Bella Montefalco. Call from the official there is
4.5 to play.
Got claps from the peanut gallery down there. And here we go. We're back to basketball. Salem taking it a bit slower now. Perhaps
10th
a
game
bit
of the
tired.
season for both of these teams. They had to play a lot of games over the last couple days especially. So I wouldn't be shocked if we start seeing some late game fatigue. As a nice 3 there for your Lions, going up 43-38.
Yeah, it's a big 3 there. As a tempo 3, as they like to call it. Feeds inside. Obermiller, nice drop off, and
goes in anyway.
Bucket falls. Likely would have been goaltending if it didn't go in as well. Now, 3-point game.
Matthew Collins goes inside, kicks it out.
Good dish.
Back to Collins, shot 3. No good.
No good off front iron. Good rebound there from Ramsey. Can't quite get it to go over the 6'6" Obermiller. He's just, I mean, sometimes you just have that overwhelming presence in the paint, and when you see a 6'6" guy come in to try and swat your shot, it can be intimidating. And you know, a lot of the time you're going to put that thing off. I mean, I know I will. I know I am 100% of the time. As Obermiller mishandles the pass, but is able to recover.
What's good about having no shot clock here is these teams don't have to rush. No matter if they feel like they do, they get a lot of time to take, and they don't have to rush into any unnecessary hard shots here. As a good reset for Bobber's tackle box, a step back 3, good!
That's a great move there from Peyton Lusby as he hits the 3. And now it's all tied up at 43 apiece. That was a great move there as you're going to see a 3 ball here and off the left iron and out.
0 for 3 from 3 for Matthew Collins in this quarter as he recovers a pass and goes out of bounds. It'll stay tackle box ball down on the baseline. Chance to take the lead here with just over 2 to go. This is as good of a game as you can ask for, folks.
Yeah, and just a lapse in conscience there from Matthew Collins. An inexplicable turnover. It really is. As Obermiller is going to take the 3 really long. Must hit the weight room earlier, as he's been missing long all day. Here we go, Collins. Drops it off. High key. Now drops. Ramsey. No good off the back iron.
Purdue Pete walks into the building.
Oh, look at that. We've got Purdue Pete in the building. Down in the student section over here. As Obermiller's going to take the ball to the high post. Gives to Brunton. Brunton kicks out. Now Obermiller. Lusby, 3. Ooh, way short. Just didn't look like he really had the shot there as Purdue Pete holds up a sign for the students over there.
Says
in the
go Duke, I think it says. I can't read that. Go Grace. Okay.
Go Grace. Cheering for Grace Ramsey of the Salem Lions. Purdue Pete, always a good appearance to have him here in Mackey Arena, his home.
Purdue Pete stealing the side as it goes away. Ball tipped away, goes to the tackle box, goes up and out of play. It will stay tackle box ball as we are tied with 45 to go.
Yeah, that was a great strip there from Hazlitt on the breakaway there. Lusby looked like he had a pretty open layup, but Hazlitt able to just knock it away and out of bounds. Now Lusby looking to get those points back as he drops it off front. And now the three. Montefalco with the three.
Takes a huge lead here. What are you going to do if you're the Lions trying to cut the lead back to 0 as you can tie the game with the 3 ball here? Final possession of the quarter.
We're looking for the last shot here for Salem. As Hazlitt wanted it, couldn't quite get it. Gives to Collins anyway.
Collins, 2 seconds, 1 shot off.
No good.
And that's going to be after the buzzer. We will see a 46-43 game going into the final quarter as the Bobbers tackle box have the lead. We will have 1 minute break here and then 10 minutes to go.
And we'll keep it here through the break as we get a score update from the PA guy, Liam Irwin down there, as the Boiler faithful watching this game. Purdue is currently defeating the Illinois Fighting Illini in Champaign 74-70 according to Liam Irwin. But we will see if they can continue that. But we've got basketball here on Mackey tonight. It may not be Purdue basketball, but it's Purdue student basketball. And I gotta say, there's nothing more exciting than this. And we've got a great close game. Bobbers tackle box leads by 3. But the first possession of the quarter will go to Salem.
Matthew Collins has 27 points in this game. He needs to continue this dominating performance and put up some more here to come back as they are down 3. Collins draws the foul.
Yeah, and that's one of those fouls, and it's Peyton Lusby. He throws his hands up saying, I mean, what do I have to do? There's just got to be some way to stop him, and it's just very difficult to stop a guy who can shoot the 3 and can drive and can pass. Now looking. Kick out. Grace Ramsey. Good move there. Kicks it out. Now Collins. Play. Looking around. Collins, top of the key 3.
No good.
Off the front iron and out. Just hasn't been getting that to fall as of late.
0 for 4 from 3 in the second half. Needs to have 3 more to tie the record here. Not looking like he's going to do it as he's gotten cold. The snowflake around Matthew Collins from 3, but he's still productive in the inside and in the paint, putting up 21 points this game.
And Obermiller
27 make that.
Obermiller just dropping the shoulder on that lay-in to extend the lead to 5 as they kick out here and Raw jump stop, kicks out. We got a foul here, and it'll be on the floor. And that's going to be, I believe, the 3rd on Peyton Lusby. And that will be his 3rd. As we'll get the inbound play here as we hear the cheers from the crowd watching the Purdue game on their laptops below us.
Could have 2 exciting finishes coming up.
Yeah, just misses off the front iron. Rebound recovered. A little double team trap here. Ramsey kicks out. Wanted the shot, didn't get it.
Matthew
Now
Collins.
3. No good.
Still can't find it from 3. The
Just
snowflake gets a little bit bluer.
Can't get it to fall this quarter as Bobbers rejected at the rim by Josh Raw. But Lusby is fouled, and he will go to the line to shoot 2. As it was a good first rejection, but the second one is no good, and Lusby. I believe that foul was on Josh Raw, and I believe that is his first foul of the game. Ooh. Very short on the free throw. And they'll be looking to just get the next one back.
One more
Busby,
shot here.
one more from the line.
Just over 7 to play in the final quarter of this championship game. Purdue Pete distracting the free throw shooter. I think that Purdue Pete might be a Lions fan.
Yeah, I think Purdue Pete's going to have to get thrown out of this game. Too much of a distraction, I think. But now, wanted a three, didn't get it. Drop off.
Shot up
It's the
and
floor, but
good.
is able to make the bucket.
Rebound, so they go for a fast one.
And a
Caught.
long, fast break there. Nova Miller is able to recover, but he's going to have to slow it down now. The advantage is gone, but he's going to make one himself.
As he
And the great rebound there from Peyton Lusby. Gets the putback bucket, and now still a 6-point lead.
They're going to want to look to Ashton Huber, who's been wide open from three a lot in the second half. Hasn't gotten many looks, but there's a three there for your Lions as they go up to... No, they are down.
They cut the lead to
Excuse me.
three there.
Cut the lead to three.
As Lusby drives in, can't quite get the layup, and it'll go out of bounds. And it'll stay here. And there's going to be a little discussion here from the referees. And it will be Salem basketball after a little conference from the officials.
Purdue Pete cheering about the Purdue-Illinois game.
Yeah, so
we
that,
can see.
and as we look at the score for the Purdue game, the game has ended. Purdue is victorious over Illinois. 77-71 is falling away on the three. No good there.
Oh, trying to rip the ball out there.
You got a jump ball there. Good aggressive play, but it will stay with the possession of Bobber's tackle box. Just over 5 minutes to go here as Michael Bobber will take up the floor. Haven't said his name a whole lot this half, but I figure we're going to say it just a bit more now that he's back in the game. He's going to drive it, but stolen away immediately. Going for the layup.
No
Can't quite get it
good.
to fall. Good rebound. The three. Short. And just can't quite get his hand on it. It's going to be rebounded. And the cherry pick on the other end, and the layup is good. And a good lay-in there. And that will extend the lead to 5 for Bobber. Let's see what Salem has here in store for us. Wants the ISO. Partially gets it. Now kicks out to the wing. Dribbling around, gets a screen. High three, and no good. Nothing but air.
It is a 5-point game with just over 4 to play here. Tackle box going for the fast break. Trying to speed up the tempo here as they're up. Ooh, thinks about pulling it. That would be Michael Bobber.
Yeah, Bobber with the pump fake there, but tries to feed it inside, but stolen
Take it
away.
away.
It wasn't the greatest pass.
And that'll be
Taking away,
Lions
taking away.
ball.
Not Lions ball here. Taken up the floor by Carver Wood. Ramsey. Oh, hits the floor. Pump
Could have had a
fake three.
James Harden moment there.
Yeah, it could have been.
And she
Ramsey,
will get the
wide
shot
open.
anyway. Good! Cut the lead to 2 as we see the crowd going wild, the fan section for the Salem Lions. 2-point game with just over 3 to play.
Yeah, great shot there from Ramsey. So that might shift the momentum just a touch as
Lions
Bobber
fans trying to make
looks
some noise.
inside. And can't quite get the layup to fall. Rebound Salem.
Under 3 to play.
They're going to try and push it a little bit here. But now they'll reset at the top of the key.
Have to remember, both teams still have their timeouts here. Haven't seen any gotten used this game, but could be good strategic uses coming up in the final 2 minutes of play as Matthew Collins goes in for the layup, ties the game.
Yeah, it just blows by Merrill there. And now it's a tie ball game at 53 apiece with just over 2 minutes to go as Bobber will reset at the top of the key. Now Merrill. Back to Bobber. Inside, Obermiller, good layup there. And that's Bella Montefalco, the assist courtesy of Clark Obermiller. And that will put them back in the lead, 55-53. Driving again on Merrill, but it's going to be on the floor. A foul there on Merrill as he stopped him from driving in.
Clock now stops at 2 minutes left to play. Could you have asked for anything better than this? No, you can't. Grab your popcorn, buckle up, folks, because we have a 2-possession game with 2 to go, as the Lions will have the ball with a chance to tie it right here.
Lions inbounding in their own front court. Now look to reset the offense. Looking for it. 3-ball.
Good!
3-ball is good. Salem leads by 1.
2 away from tying the record on Keedy Court. Matthew Collins with his 7th three-pointer of the game as Bobber goes under. Obermiller, shot, no good.
Can't quite get it to fall there.
1:28 to go. They can just hold the ball. There's no shot clock here. No reason to rush. Take your time with a 1-point lead here.
Both teams still have a bunch of fouls to give. Right now, the Bobber's tackle box has 1 to give until they go to bonus. As he hacks across the arm there, and that's going to be a foul on Lusby. And that will be the team's 4th, and that will be Lusby's 4th as well. And they're going to have to be careful with him now, as he's been a big player today. He's been hitting some good shots, he's been playing good defense, but now on 4 fouls, he's going to have to cool it down.
Clock stops here with a minute left to play.
He'll inbound it to the back court.
One more foul will send them to the line.
They'll take their time here, but it's going to look for a drive.
And we are under a minute to play, as Salem Lions lead by 1 over Bobber's tackle box, not Michael Bobber. Well, it is probably about that.
It is Michael Bobber's tackle box, but
a lot of other players on this team playing really well as well.
Obermiller might just go for a take foul here. No, he won't. They're taking a lot of time off this clock here.
Over a minute on this possession now.
Then they're going to look to double team. They're going to start. They got to start fouling at some point.
They have to start fouling. There's a good foul right there.
But that's not a good foul for Lusby, as that's going to be his 5th, and he's out of the game. As Jace Brunton will come into the game immediately, as Lusby has been disqualified for never mind. Yep, he's still disqualified from the game. That's his 5th foul.
2 shots here. We are going to see a game winner attempt from the Lions, or from Michael Bobber's tackle box.
Lions missed the first one. Can't quite get it to go here. And that's the problem with a lot of intramural teams. You don't really think about the free throws and how big they can really be. These are big game situations, and they've got to hit this one if they want to have a chance. That one's going to bounce in.
40 minutes of play, coming down to the final possession right here. Pass to Obermiller, and we have a quick foul.
And that's a smart take foul there.
You have 1 timeout to use. Probably going to see it get used after this possession by either team. The shot is made. I wouldn't be shocked if the Lions take a timeout.
The foul on Trevor Harris. And that's the team's 2nd, his 1st personal.
Still have 2 more fouls to give to mess with the timing here. I would start using them with under 10 to go. See if they're aware of that.
For 3.
Tries to make it.
Off
Pass! Obermiller! Good!
Right over the top. Tie ball game, 57 apiece. 7 seconds left. Taking up the floor. They're not going to take their time out. They want it now.
For the game!
Drop back. Can't get it. Go.
And that is going to do it. Tie game!
We're going to go to overtime. We'll have a 3-minute period. Wow. I mean,
Oh my!
it may have been a lapse in communication, but it seems like they probably should have taken this game. We'll keep it here, but you might want to watch the rest of this game. This has been an entertaining game, and now we get overtime. And so the officials convene, and now the players break up as they've explained the rules of overtime. So the overtime rules, a 3-minute period.
Matthew Collins now with 33 points, over half of the Salem Lions production here. Has the chance still in the next 3 minutes to set the record here in Mackey Arena. Needs 2 more threes, but that's not what's on his mind right now. What's on his mind is bringing the Salem Lions 10-0 and a championship here. Going against Michael Bobber's tackle box, as we will see Overmiller on the tip for them.
So we have a jump ball here to start the overtime period, and won by Salem. Salem moving from your right to the left, and Bobber will tack left to right. Good move there, and he slipped himself. Ankle breaker on himself. I don't know how that's possible. Little slip. And so just a caveat for the overtime rule, the fouls do carry over. So Salem is still in the bonus, while Bobber's tackle box is not, and they still have a couple fouls to give.
Kicks it out.
Here we go, looking for it. Gives to Grace Ramsey. Ramsey looking for something. Gives it off. Good move.
Wanted to take the shot there. Matthew Collins loses it, but saved by the Lions.
We'll call that a good pass to Josh Raw. Now Raw looking right at Bobber, fading. No good off front iron. Bobber pulls down the rebound after a 55-second possession that does not result in a bucket.
Might be the most important moment in some of these people's basketball lives right now.
Bobber, now Brunton, Overmiller, back to Bobber, 3, got it! Nothing but nylon from Michael Bobber as they take a 3-point lead in overtime. Salem looking to respond. They need to respond.
Matthew Collins wants to do it himself, but kicks the ball out.
Driving.
Finds it.
Out to Raw. Raw looked for baseline, got closed down. Looking for something.
Just over a minute left to play in this game here. Championship on the line. Matthew Collins, no good. Recovered by Obermiller.
Obermiller pulls down the rebound, and now Bobber can take it nice and slow, but they might have to start fouling here as that one's knocked away. Great steal there. And now Josh Raw on the counter.
No good.
Layup. And that's one of those that you just got to slow down. You have to be sure that you're going to make that bucket. As Overmiller going to drive on the baseline and scores the reverse layup.
5-point game, under 45 to play. Lions with the ball now. Going to need 5 points to find here as there's the deep ball.
3.
No good.
No good. Rebound and 2 shots coming as fouled on the shot. It was Ashton Hubbard on the foul, and it'll be 2 shots for the line.
Michael Bobber's tackle box can almost taste it here as Salem Lions will put up their last-ditch effort as that one is no good. We have a substitution on the floor. Now that foul out from earlier for the tackle box not seeming to matter as they are still up by 5.
Had a little bit of communication from the crew here, and I believe we're going to have 2 more free throws as there was a lane violation on the first one.
That
on Bella Montefalco.
Huge error there.
And we will have 2 more free throws coming.
Chance to cut it down to a 1-possession game.
Free throw's good. So that puts it 4. Now just to reduce the lead to 3. But the trouble is that they have fouls to give, Salem Lions, but you want to get into bonus right now. You want to get that ball back as the second free throw is made. And so they're going to go full court press here as they get into Overmiller and fouled immediately.
Could still try to trap. You have over 30 seconds on the clock, but I don't think trapping is going to be effective going down to this one.
I just don't think that there's going to be any trapping here. I think as soon as they get this ball inbounds.
Purdue Pete on the sideline.
And inbounds to Overmiller, who's fouled again. And it's another foul on Hazlitt. And so just 1 more foul until bonus.
Try to maybe steal the inbound here if you can. A lot of options.
They've got to play better defense on Obermiller here because that's another one that gets inbounds to him. And there we go. There's the foul.
26.2 on the clock as we will go to the line. Needs to make at least one here to put this game just out of reach for the Lions and a 2-possession game. But you have the 3-point shooter in Matthew Collins. That's definitely where the ball's going. So it's going to come down to hitting a clutch shot in the final moments of the game to give them a chance to get back in it.
Obermiller misses the first free throw. And he's just had an off shooting day today. And inside the paint's been good, but everything else has just been a bit lacking as he really needs to hit this second one. Obermiller.
No good!
Really
and recovered by the Lions!
Offensive rebound and fouled by Jace Brunton. But we're going to have 2 shots here.
Honestly,
it may have been the right decision.
Foul.
It may have been the right decision, but maybe a bit early, as you don't really want to trade free throws, especially after you just missed a couple. It's not exactly the best thing, but
crowd for the Lions is on their feet. Needs to make 2 free throws here as you have your best shooter. First one, no good.
This is off back iron there. And now we'll have one more. And he hits the second. So now the inbound play and fouled immediately.
2-point game, 22 seconds on the clock. What more could you ask for than some overtime basketball coming down to just a few free throws? It feels like the end of any NFL game where you go out and you bring the kicker on. This is what free throw shooting is all about, though. You need to be making sure you make 100% of these right now because you don't want to give the Lions any chance to tie the game.
Jace Brunton to shoot 2 for Bobbers. Misses long, and that's 3 in a row.
Shooting with
missed.
The clear glass in a big arena like this can be tough. All the pressure on the line, championship on the line. Lions will have a chance to tie the game.
Misses the second, and
Well,
rebounded by
a chance
Salem.
to win the game.
They might take it a bit slow, but maybe not. For
Shot!
3.
Oh! No good!
Offside iron and fouled immediately. So now just 12.1 on the clock, and that was one of those that, ooh, you really want to have back. You want to set your feet on that one. Maybe a pump fake would have worked better than a fall away shot.
Not the highest of percentage shots there, but game on the line. He wanted to take it. I don't blame him. Chance to win the championship there, but could have cost your team a championship there. You only needed 2 there. Could have drove to the basket.
And
Huge
now,
mistake.
Clark Obermiller.
Also short. Oh my.
Obermiller 0 for 3 from the line here in the overtime period. Looking to just get 1, make it somewhat. And he got it. Got a friendly bounce. And so the clock chopped in. 3-point lead for Bobber, tackle box. They're going to go to the wing. Wide open.
Gets the shot.
For 3.
No good.
Offensive rebound. Out for 3.
No good. Michael Bobber's tackle box are your champions of the Co-Rec League. Wow. What a finish there.
A great game all around. Overtime basketball, always exciting. And I don't think that last shot would have even been a 3. It wouldn't have been enough anyway. But at the end of the day, Bobber's tackle box takes the victory in overtime, 63-60. An absolute storming effort from both teams, but a phenomenal game all around. Thank you guys for joining us here for the Co-Rec Championship.
As Purdue Pete just nails a half corner.
And that's a good send-off, as we will bring you the Men's Open Black Championship between BON and Rim Jigglers in about 10 minutes' time. Keep it here. Thank you for watching the Co-Rec Championship. We'll be right back.